Good morning. Welcome to your early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom to start your day. Today is Wednesday. Hope you have some fun things planned for your day. It's going to be 50 degrees here today. Woot! We made it. I think spring is springing. So, we'll give it a minute here for everybody to start popping on, but let's do a little tapping and a little breathing. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Good morning to whomever just popped on. Glad you're here. In through the nose. Joni Hill, good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Glad you are here. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Taking in this beautiful day. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Uh-oh, sinus headache. Is that from weather changes or allergy stuff? Or what are your thoughts? We'll send you some good juju. Open up those sinuses. In through the nose. Good morning, Beth. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And as we're freeing ourselves up to be present, to be open, to be receptive, to be available. That's my new word. We're available. So rather than thinking in terms of vulnerability, as Brene Brown would say, because sometimes that word scares us, it has implications that we're not fond of. Think availability. I am available. I'm fully available for this day, for these words, for this thought process, for the up-leveling we're going through. I am fully available. All right, a little more tapping. A little more breath. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And I had someone tell me yesterday that she's been having a hard time finding my posts. Good morning, Nancy. Glad you're here on Facebook. So again, I think I'm edging ever closer to changing platforms. So stick with me and we'll see where we end up. If you have a particular platform that you, like I'm looking at school. One of the reasons, I know a lot of people have been talking about Blue Sky, but one of the things I was not fond of when I went to check it out was, again, all the political stuff. And the entrenched political stuff. I don't mind if we're talking about how might things need to change? How might we need to expand beyond what we're doing right now? Maybe the two-party system is a done deal. Good morning, Gwen. Glad you're here. Good morning, good morning. But I don't want to get stuck in the endless loop of ain't it terrible, horrible, awful what the other side is doing or not doing, whatever. That does not serve our up-leveling. Good morning, Angie. Welcome. So I'm probably going to change platforms, but I'm still trying to parse out where to focus. And then I can post back to Facebook. But if Facebook is keeping people from seeing what I'm posting, I'm not happy about that. And I did have a friend say yesterday, the past couple of weeks, she's had a terrible time trying to find my posts, including going on my business page and the post isn't there, even though I've done it. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but adjustments are coming. So I will try to keep you apprised of that situation. And if I end up moving to a different platform, hopefully either you will migrate with me for the morning or find me after the fact. We'll see. So what we have today, what I'm hoping with this particular reading is you gain a sense of freedom. Excuse me. That it opens you up to see you don't need to hamstring yourself with regard to your thoughts, your feelings, your behavior. If you are in alignment with who you are and who you're becoming, let go of all the rest. So, as might be predicted, of course, this reading comes from Outrageous Openness, Letting the Divine Take the Lead by Tosha Silver. And for those of you who have the book and like to follow along, it's page 192 in my book, and it's called A World Without You. A World Without You. And there's, again, my thing, 2 quotes at the beginning means it's going to be a fabulous chapter, right? So the first quote is from Jesus of Nazareth. Be in this world, but not of it. You're having no trouble finding me. Good. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I don't know what they do with their algorithms. I don't get it, but I want to be accessible. And if Facebook isn't going to be accessible, I need to find another platform. We'll see how this unfolds. So, Jesus of Nazareth, be in this world, but not of it. And then the other one is by the Bhagavad Gita. There has never been a time when you and I have not existed, nor will there be a time when we will cease to be. Therefore, play the role you're meant for right now. Play the role you're meant for right now. Be fully you. Don't be doing 80% you. 100% you. Be you. So let's read the practice because I think it'll help clarify what she's meaning here. Every yoga practice ends with Shavasana. Any yoga people out there? The corpse pose. Laura, one of my teachers, always says it's the most advanced of all. My teacher says the same. It's the most important pose we do. Complete detachment from this world. Unclenching the spirit and the mind. Release. Total release, right? The other day in her class, we all entered Shavasana as usual, lying flat on our backs, eyes closed, palms to the sky. I could hear the drone of Oakland traffic. An ambulance screeched by, some hip-hop blared for a moment and subsided, the smell of fresh rolls from the bakery below wafted up. As we drifted into deep relaxation, Laura said, imagine that you have already left this planet, and imagine that the world goes on without you perfectly. All is well. Good morning, Mel. Glad you were here. I had already experienced this during that long stretch in the 80s when I was ill. Unable to work, walk, or even think straight, I was dead to this world without being fully gone. Though I eventually healed, the experience completely altered my being. So again, think about that experience in her life, that health crisis. What a gift, what an opportunity that was. Changed her whole perspective. So this is about that perspective shift. Before, I thought, like a true Capricorn with 4 Saturn squares, that work was my reason for being. In fact, my overexertion probably spawned the whole mess. She had adrenal failure and just couldn't function. Desperately needing to be liked, well regarded, and most of all, to matter, I worked night and day. But once my collapse came, I eerily saw the world continue quite well. And when I recovered in 1990, I was transformed. Nothing mattered as before. Seeing how easily I could be replaced or forgotten had been an odd gift, a revelation. Once I returned from the underworld, I couldn't believe my incredible good luck. Now listen to this part. This is so touching. My incredible good luck just to eat a bowl of coconut soup in a Thai restaurant or walk on a windy beach. The wonder never went away. It is good to know both your specialness and your utter dispensability. Then you can let go and embrace it all. You can play your role in this exquisite, absurd story with complete abandon. Imagine being you with complete abandon. Oof. You can be a melting snowflake, a drifting leaf, or a nature spirit dancing in a pond. And if you touch any heart with what you do for the brief moments you are here, that is enough. How many of us still scramble, trying to get everything done, trying to meet everybody's needs, trying to serve. If we touch a heart, we've done enough. So in a particular day, if you smile at someone, if you hold a door open, you've done enough. You've done enough. We don't need to be driving ourselves to exhaustion and distraction to try to justify our being here. We get to take up space. Spread out a little bit now. Spread out a little bit now. Just feel how that feels. Imagine, I'm not sure how long it's been for you, but imagine the last time you flew. Are you all scrunched up in your seat, not trying to leak over into other people's space, and the guy beside you is kind of like this, sprawling all over the place? Yeah, we get to take up space. We get to have our path in this world, and unapologetically so. I am here. The universe has put me here, right now. I'm taking up space. I'm taking up space. I'm doing the things that I am here to do to serve. I'm here to learn. I'm taking up the opportunities I need to learn. How's this feeling to you? Is it kind of like, yeah, but, I don't want to irritate anybody or be a bother. I don't want to be a bother. Oh my goodness. Do you say that? I've said that. Yeah, don't want to be a bother. We're not responsible for someone else's feeling bothered. That is their choice. They get to decide how they want to feel about whatever our request was. Or if we're taking up space, we can take up space. We're here for a reason. We have the right to exist. We have the right to be. We have the right to step fully into who we are and to speak our truth. And if someone else doesn't like it, it's not our problem. It's not our problem. So we don't need to hedge our bets. We don't need to play not to lose. We don't need to hold parts of ourselves in reserve so as not to offend anybody. No, take up space. Take up space, speak your truth, acknowledge other people's truth. That's absolutely fine. But speak your truth as well. So, for today, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is I want you imagining what the world will be like when you're no longer here embodied, right? And then think about, and while I'm still here embodied, what am I here to do? Who am I really? And put it out there a little bit more. Good morning, Cheryl. Glad you're here. Welcome. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Here I am, taking up the space I need to do what I'm here to do, to be who I'm here to be, to speak my truth. Hopefully, I imagine for some it's rather uncomfortable. Hopefully you're willing to give it a little try. Have an awesome Wednesday. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.